Okay, let's go ahead and get logged in here. Add and grid. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, welcome into the stream, everyone. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our hardcore Druid. We are level 23, leveling hardcore and self-found over on the new server spun up a few months ago, Ambershire. It is essentially on phase 1. So phase 0, there's no raids, there's just Upper Blackrock Spire, and you have access to no raids. Right now is phase 1. They release Molten Core, and you're able to proceed through Molten Core, and they release kind of like a phase 1.5 where you can do Karazhan 10-man. So that is where the current state of where we're at right now. So it just gave me a blessing of wisdom. Awesome. Let's take a look. Looks like Caboose is online. I gotta catch up with Caboose, man. I gotta catch up with Caboose. This guy's level 36. I am 13 levels away. I'm gonna catch him. Okay, so what are we doing right now? We are going to take flight path back up to Wetlands and proceed to take out raptors and such. Now, I could go over to Duskwood, honestly, and just kill wolves for a while, but I don't know. Do I want to do that? Do I want to go to Duskwood and kill wolves and stuff, or do I want to go up to... Oh shoot, I went to the air. Doesn't matter. It's fine. The airfield is essentially the next flight path over. We could go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead and quickly go over gear and talents if you guys are brand new here to the channel. Again, I really do appreciate everyone going down below, smashing the thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys enjoy hardcore World of Warcraft adventure survival gaming, and drop me a comment down below if you guys are watching this during the recap, like the VOD, the long version. I would really appreciate any comments and questions that you guys have. I could answer them in a short form, 8-10 minute video if need be, or we can answer it sometime during the stream. I would really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm, right? Okay, so let's take a look at talent trees. Now at level 10, right, we're level 23. So at level 10, we picked up Nature's Grasp. This thing is a very full survival talent that I've procced, and it has made me survive a couple of times now. It saved my life probably 2-3 times, right? Anytime that I get a notification that my life is dropping below 35%, I generally try and pop Nature's Grasp if I can, if I have a single target hitting me, and I will proceed to try and get it to pop on them. It has saved me numerous times now. After that, a level 11 and so on, I put 5 points into Ferocity, 2 points into Brutal Impact, 3 points into Thick Hide. I don't have Ferocious Bite or any of that, so I do have Rip at the moment, but it's not going to be as beneficial, I suppose. Like if I maybe not even the armor contributions are really that well. So honestly, Open Wounds in this case is probably better than Thick Hide for just straight DPS, but I just didn't get it because at the time I didn't have Rip. Now I have Rip. Then I went 2 points into Feral Swiftness. Honestly, I do prefer the 30% bonus to speed. I've seen a couple other individuals in the chat having said that Instinct is better, but honestly, I'm a big preferer of Swiftness because that 30% bonus to speed just speeds up your leveling process. Plus, you get 4% dodge and bear, cat, right? All those forms. Right now, we're working on Sharpening Claws. Once I get 3 points into Sharpening Claws, we are going to go up and begin putting points into, I believe, Blood Frenzy is going to be a better one. But we shall see. Honestly, the whole tier 4 is awesome. Predatory Strikes is great. Blood Frenzy is really good because you get essentially a lot of uptime in Tiger Fury and causes enrage instantly to generate 5 rage. That's not a big thing, but just Tiger Fury increases your attack speed by 10% for 9 seconds. It's a really nice ability there. Shred is also very nice. Increases the damage of Shred by 5-10% and reduces its energy cost by 6 and 12. So it's a pretty nice one. And then I would go down into Heart of the Wild and then get Carnage and then go into Leader of the Pack if I need be. And then I'd go into Furor, right? But at level 30, we're going to be respecking. So honestly, that's it. In terms of gear, we just crafted some Hillman shoulders. So we have crafted shoulders that we made ourselves. We have crafted 4 agility cape that we made ourselves. We crafted our chest, 4 agility, 3 stamina there. We found the stamina, 3 stamina wrist in Duskwood. We have our level 10 reputation weapon still. We have our... I found these from the wolves in Duskwood. 4 agility, 4 stamina. I have dark leather belt, which I crafted myself. I have the light leather pants, which I crafted myself. 5 agility there. I have the 5 agility pants as I crafted myself. So as you can tell, leather working for me has been super beneficial. This character is a hardcore self-found. So that means I have no access to auction house as a hardcore player on Turtle WoW. You have no access to auction house either way. So this just is no auction house. I'm not allowed to trade with other players. And wait, I don't need to do that. I can go and fly down here. It's gonna be a little bit faster than me trying to get down there. And then I picked up Adina's loop. This is from a quest in Pendrasil. So right outside of Darnassus, we were able to pick this up. And then I found the demon band in the last episode in Duskwood. No, not the last episode. It may have been the last episode. I'm not sure, but we found it, and it is a really good weapon, really good ring. Now, guys, I also put out... Go ahead. Pop over here. I put out... Oh, I need to buff myself, huh? Okay. I put out a list of the best weapons that druids can get via quests in the Discord. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, definitely do that. But if you go into my Discord server via the pinned comment down below or in the description, then you go check inside of the Druid channel. In terms of Good Retro. Hey, what is up, Good Retro? Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what we're chatting about there. Oh yeah, inside of the Discord server, I put a full list of the weapons that druids could be beneficial from, like what weapons could druids really kind of benefit from on the way to level 16. So if you guys are out there leveling a druid as well and looking for a replacement weapon for a specific level, then definitely check out the Discord server. Let's see, so for example, the next weapon that I'm going to go for, let me go to the Druid channel. Oop, it is going to be level 28 polearm called the Savage Spear. It's from a quest located in Ashenvale. So in Ashenvale, if you're taking out the satyrs in Ashenvale, like in the eastern portion, then they have a chance to drop this item called a foul effigy. If you collect this item, it's just a random item from a drop, but you can get it around level 28, and you turn this item in, you get a polearm that gives you 7 agility, 5 intellect, and 5 nature resistance. So that is a very nice piece right there. Now, if there's also a neck that you have a chance to get as well, like you can choose between a polearm or a neck. The neck is really good. Honestly, it's probably one of the best necks that you're gonna get on the way to level 16. So unless you're right, that's 7 agility. I think agility is 2 attack power per 1 AP, or 2 attack power for 1 agility. So if you want to go for the necklace I believe is like 6 stamina, 8 stamina, and then it gives you attack power as well. Like I said, it's one of the best necklaces you're going to be able to get on the way to level 60 from a quest. And then the next weapon upgrade after that would be at level 34 for my Wrathy Highlands. And it's a single quest. It's called Protecting the Crops, located in Wrathy Highlands. Oh, we just got a green piece right there. Is that better than ours? 6 agility, 3 stamina, 2 strength. Yes. Oh, wow. Wait, we found a... When did I find this? Did I just pick this up and I didn't realize it? Oh, there it is right there. We just found our very first blue item. Look at this. We picked this up a minute ago as well. So one mob, they dropped us the leather gloves,
power to the Forsaken,
the Razor's Edge or Strength 2 Spirit, and the Prospector's chest plate. Honestly, this chest piece right here is better than anything that I'm wearing right now. So I will upgrade that. I am able to make heavy gear. I can make heavy leather, but I can't make an armor kit without a fine piece of leather. So I'm going to put this in the bank and keep this stuff up top. I can probably just vendor all this, but yeah. Interesting, right? That's crazy. I found my very first blue and green already this early in the stream. So good retro days, man. You're pretty much good luck right there. Are you also playing World of Warcraft? You play World of Warcraft in like Classic, or do you play Turtle WoW? But that's crazy. Hey, why are you hitting me? Okay, we gotta beat this guy down. We gotta beat him up here. I know. I saw my life ticking. I saw my life ticking away. Ticking away. I can't wait till I do get fur, because man, it sucks swapping to a cat and having essentially no energy for a while. And I'm looking for an H6 guild. Which guild is second best? I am honestly not sure. What server are you playing on right now, Good Retro Days? Are you playing on Ambershire or are you playing on Nord? Oh, you're on Nord. Okay, so if you're playing on Nord, HY is a Chinese hardcore guild. Hellfire is probably... they're either second or third. So HY is a Chinese guild, and Hellfire is a it's a North American.
Hey, early stream for me, late stream for you.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night. So Hard Chores is the #1 hardcore guild. And then behind Hard Chores, yeah, HY is China. Yeah, so it would be Hard Chores, and then Hellfire, and then you have a few other ones that are kind of like miscellaneous in there. If I can nab this guy without him seeing me here. Boom! Shred kit. 170 on the crit right there. Very nice. Yeah, so if you're looking for a guild, Hard Chores is the #1 guild. That's my guild on Nord. But we're giving Ambershire a go. And I don't plan to be hardcore at level 60 on this server. So if you're looking for like a progression guild, something that's not going to kill you in the first couple streams, Hard Chores is going to be the primary one that I would recommend. I probably shouldn't have attacked this guy with as much life as I had. So we're going to go ahead and trigger Nature's Grasp, as I said. And it triggered right there. We do a regrowth. We do a healing touch. I'm going to shift in the bear just so I don't have to build up my energy. And then we're just going to beat this guy down. And I have 2 60s in a small guild. Making a 3rd character at the moment. Nice. So you have 2 level 60 Infernos. Do you play Inferno at level 60 or do you play softcore? I have a hardcore Inferno Paladin, a hardcore Inferno Druid, a hardcore Inferno Hunter, and a hardcore Inferno Warrior. My dwarf died in Solomance because a paladin was tanking in level 43 greens. Yes, Inferno. Okay, nice. No HC, no T-Well. Yes, Inferno. Not hardcore, no T-Well. Oh, maybe on the HC server then? I talk about like HC WoW. Wow, you have many. Yeah, I've been on Turtle WoW probably close to 3+ years at this point. I've played all hardcore for the last 3 years. I have never, ever leveled a softcore character. Every single character that I've made on the way to level 60 has been a hardcore player, like hardcore. And this is going to be... I am going to level this Druid hardcore, like he's a hardcore self-found. But at level 60, I'm going to let him transition over into a softcore player, an immortal. And then we're going to be doing PvP. We're going to be doing all the dungeons that we can, right? As a Druid, I can do range DPS, I can do melee DPS, I can tank, I can heal. There's really no restrictions on what I can do as a Druid. And so we can do any role in dungeons. So we're going to be able to fill anything. We're going to get all of our best in slot loot really quickly. And then this server, Ambershire, is still in phase 1.5. So right now there's Molten Core and there is Karazhan 10-man, which is on par with the tier 1 stuff. And I don't know if I said hello, Win. Hey, welcome into the stream, Win. I know you said it's a late day for me and a early day for you. But yes. We are going to go and chow through these guys here. Yeah, I just enjoy the hardcore-ness of the game. I grew up playing a lot of hardcore games. Even as a teenager, I played Diablo 2, I think, was the very first game that I ever played hardcore. And ever since Diablo 2, I played Diablo 2 Classic. Like, back in the past when the best weapons were Ithra's set piece, like the set armor Bone Snap, and then having a Cathan's Ring and a Manold. Like, I grew up playing Diablo 2 Classic, then I played hardcore through Lords of Destruction, and I've lost so many hardcore characters in Diablo 2 from all sorts of corpse explosions, the little stag-eye noise. Dang, bam, shred crit 208. That's a massive crit right there. And then from hardcore Diablo 2, I went into hardcore Diablo 3. I played hardcore Diablo 3 for a long time, and then I played Single player, right? Single player is SS single player. SSF Hardcore Diablo 2. Looking for an Amazon. Yeah, Amazons were good. I enjoyed Diablo 2 before the rune system, right? Diablo 3. I never played Diablo 4. Honestly, I played Diablo 2. I played Diablo games. I played the original Diablo. I played Diablo 2. I played Diablo 3. But I have never, ever bought Diablo 4. I played the demo, right? Diablo 4, they let us play the demo, and I tried playing Diablo 4, but I could not make it past level 8. I got really bored of the game. It just didn't have the same excitement that I felt for the other Diablo games for whatever reason. Like, I can go back and have a lot of fun playing Diablo 2 right now. I have Diablo 2 pluggy on my computer. Oh yeah, Path of Exile as well. Yeah, I've played Path of Exile the original. I know there's Path of Exile 2. I haven't played 2 yet. No Diablo 4. Yeah, I've never played Diablo 4 outside of the demo. You know, they had like the weekly demos so you could play Diablo 4. I just never played it. Boom, got him. Yeah, but then I went from Diablo 2 to Diablo 3, and then I played hardcore Minecraft for a long time. I went from hardcore Minecraft to playing ultra hardcore Minecraft, where essentially ultra hardcore Minecraft is you have no regeneration of your health. Will you play the Druid? On here? Or where? Oh, Druid is coming to Path of Exile 2. I've never played Path of Exile 2. I've only played the original one. So I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with the Diablo or with the Path of Exile 2. Honestly, I should give it a go. Yeah, Path of Exile 2. And Circa Boost said... One second. Oop. Oh, I got 2. Let's see. Circa Boost says, I was big on Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. Not having those, like, yeah, the ruined items. You could make Diablo 3... Was it turn off for me? Yeah, Diablo 3... it was interesting. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that it was so different than Diablo 2. There was good aspects of Diablo 3. Like, my son and I played Diablo 3. I have 2 copies of Diablo 3, 2 copies of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, 2 copies of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction Resurrected. Like, I really enjoyed the Diablo series. There's limited free to play on Path of Exile 2. 4 days or so, I think. Oh, so it's not even free. Oh, interesting. So the original Path of Exile is free to play, but Path of Exile 2 is paid. I didn't know that. I downloaded a game on my desktop. I just haven't loaded it up. It's called what's it called? Nightingale. So I got a free game off Epic Games, I think it is. It's called Nightingale, and I still haven't played it. It's just in my library. I downloaded it and everything on my desktop, and I haven't played it. Circubu says, maybe that is what it was. It was just so different than Diablo 2. Yeah, Diablo 2 was so, like, the ISO style, the isometric style, like the, just the way it was. It wasn't that Diablo 3 was bad. It was just a lot different than what I enjoyed. And when the game originally came out, they said that it's going to have an auction house. The auction house, it lasted like a couple months. And then the ruin systems, I thought we were going to have to find the ruins in the game to unlock different abilities, but then they made it that you just get the ruins. Like, you hit a certain level, you unlock the ruin, and you can just kind of swap to it. I just like the uniqueness of having access to the talent tree. Oh, wow, that was a long range aggro. I like that right now. Let's see, sinfo, .sinfo. Right now, there's only 2,000 players online right now on Ambershire. And it's actually pretty enjoyable. Earlier today, when I was streaming here, there was tons of people here. And it was pretty hard to kill raptors. Like, I was having a pretty hard time getting mobs. People kept, I thought I demoed them. People kept killing all the mobs in the area, so I'm actually doing a pretty good job right now in terms of... There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and Nature's Grass, do a quick rejuve. It didn't go off when I thought. I should move away a little bit. And let's see here. How do you check what your current population of the server is? So if you type... Here, I'll show you. If you want to check the current population, just go and type .sinfo, and you can see here. So you can do .sinfo to see the players online right now. There's 2,272 players. The max online today was 7,368. The server's been up for 2 days, 6 hours, and 9 minutes, so it's been pretty stable. My rested experience, I'm already 30% of the way through my rested experience. That is nifty. I didn't know that. Yeah, there's a few commands. I forgot how to get the full list of commands. I thought it was .command, but... Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the command is. I'm gonna take out this last Screech. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's level 25. Okay. Goodness. Let's go ahead and make our way back this way. Yeah, that's a nice command, just to kind of see how many people are online at the moment, so you can kind of get a good idea if, like, the spot that you're going to be at is going to be pretty populated or not. We are about 3 mobs away from level 24. Maybe 9. Oh, wow. These guys are aggro. I mean, so far away. I'm just not used to it. I feel like I go to hit stealth or prowl, and I'm already drawing aggro from these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and do a quick heal. Okay, this time I just don't like... Okay, I'm still pretty fast. Dang, 199 on the crit. I've been considering swapping to a nightly schedule of streaming. That way, all my Mondays through Fridays could be set, like during the day, I could do other little tasks. Oh man. But I'm just unsure. Right, I know winter time is coming and my kids are going to have winter break. And they recently had like a week off. And it was, oh, there we go. We hit level 24. Perfect. Over here, we're going to put another point in that. So if I streamed only at night, that means that when they do have time off, then we could go and like go somewhere during the day. Appreciate it. Good retro, appreciate it. Yeah, we are climbing. We're gonna catch up with Caboose. I saw he was online. He had 36. Yeah, we saw that. We're gonna catch you, Sir Caboose. Give me a few days. We'll catch ya. I found my first blue item. I found the Razor's Edge over here off a Raptor. So that was nice. Bash, bash, bash. Yeah, but we found our very first blue item a little bit earlier on the stream. Yeah, I didn't even realize that I'd found it. I was like, wait a minute, I have a blue item in my bag. When did I find that? And then I looked back in my chat and I found it off a random Raptor. I found this chest piece right here, 2 strength, 6 agility, 3 stamina. I found the Razor's Edge, and I found some inscribed leather gloves. But I already have some decent gloves that I found. So I think we're on a pretty good roll. Give our energy a minute here to kind of tick up. Oh. I'm surprised you didn't see me there. And there we go. What classes do you have on hardcore, Retro? That chest armor is really good. What the heck? Yeah, it's a really good armor. I'm about to put it on here. I just want to get... Ooh, 204 crit. I just have a stamina kit that's plus 3 stamina on mine. That's actually probably better than what I have. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I have the plus 2 armor kits I can put on it. Honestly, I'm going to put it on right now. Let me go over here. I'm going to go ahead and make myself... wait, I have a... Okay, I have one in the bank. Check this out. Bust out the bank. Wait. It says I have coarse thread in here. Oh, man, it lied to me. It said that I had coarse thread. Oh, I guess I could just make myself a light armor kit for now. Okay, here's what we can do. We're going to put a plus 1 stamina on this. And then we can put it on. Boom. And there we go. You have a mage and a warlock. Those are the 2 classes that I've never played hardcore on, or just in general, I've never played. Well, I have played a mage to level 33, but I became so bored of the frostbolt spam that I just got tired of the class. I'd have to basically eat, drink every couple pulls, and it was very boring. People would constantly ask me for food or water, and I was like, nah. So 3 years ago, I made a mage, and he's still level 33. He just sits there in my account, and I've never leveled him up. Really fun to play a warlock. Yeah, warlocks look like a lot of fun. they're really close to hunters, but you don't have to level the pet or teach them new abilities because you can just get like a book to teach them, which is pretty cool looking, pretty cool. Eventually, I'm gonna get past. Yeah, plus Warlocks have a lot of survivability options with like Death Coil, Fear, Voidwalker, Sacrifice, like ... run. I'm really looking forward to level 60. It's going to be a lot of fun. And there's a couple people here from the stream, right? We have Sir Caboose who's in here from the stream. We also have Garnak. We also have, wait, oh shoot, I didn't put his tag in there. Who was it? I know he messaged me in the stream. It was Ben and Idria. I thought I wrote my note in there. Hold on. Friends list. YouTube. Okay. Well, I like to keep track of people that are in the chat and that are playing hardcore, because if one of you guys wipes off my list, which I'm hoping you guys don't, right? I want all of us to succeed to level 60. Then, like, if you guys need something along the way and I catch up with you, or you guys catch up with me, I can't accept items, but I can definitely give items out or sell items for gold, because I actually need gold for my plus 10 slot bags. Right now, I'm only on 8 slot bags. The 10 slot bags, the last slots of bags that I can get are 10 slot bags, and they cost like a gold 50. And then that's basically going to be it for my bags up until level 60. I have 2 60s in a small guild, like Get Good or something like that. I'm making a 3rd character at the moment, yes, Inferno. If you're interested, Ambershire, like I have 4 Infernos on Nord, but I really want to participate in the expansions of the future raids. And I love Turtle Well. It's been such a good server for the last 3 years that I've been on here, but I never got to experience the release of all the raids. And I remember the excitement back in the past of being in a progression guild, and like right now we're locked in Molten Core in Karazhan. So there's going to be a lot of those types of dungeons going through, and like doing lots of pugs, get people through dungeons and getting lots of pugs to get people through raids. And plus Turtle has added those tokens at level 60 that you have to kill 25 bosses, so it makes people even geared go through dungeons just to get the caches, right? Just to get the weekly caches. It kind of has them go through the dungeons to get those. So I really like all that Turtle has instilled on the server, and I want to take advantage of all the servers that they're going to be adding, right? They're going to be adding Toll, Timbermaw, the Timbermaw raid. And as a hardcore player, it has been really tough watching on the sidelines, as since I've played hardcore, they have added the Emerald Sanctum. They have added Karazhan 40. They're about to add Timbermaw Hold. They're probably going to add Grim Batel in the future. They're going to add probably new dungeons and stuff like that. And there's just some dungeons that I just don't do as a hardcore player, because it's really risky to do those dungeons. Like, I don't do a lot of pugs as a hardcore player. I mostly just go inside of my guild group. So, you know, Upper Blackrock Spire, all of the times that I did Upper Blackrock Spire on my warrior, they were all pretty much scheduled events from the guild, right? We all signed up for it. They had to optimize the classes. There was one Lower Blackrock Spire that we did on stream that, right, we didn't optimize the group correctly. We didn't have a decursor. The paladin, like the whole group got cursed. We were all taking 800 to 1,000 damage from this curse. We had no season. and our paladin died, right? Our paladin tank. He died because the summoner, not the summoner themselves, like what are they called? There was something next to the summoner, the invokers. The invokers exploded him and then arcaned him. And unfortunately he died, right? This poor paladin, he had like 5 or 6,000 life. But when you're getting mobbed by that many bad guys and you have no way of mitigating your damage, it really just sucks. So hardcore, as fun as it is to level and play and do all this stuff, it comes with so many risks. And I have had lots of disconnects during my hardcore journey, right? On my warrior, I disconnected and lagged out probably a dozen times. My client crashed, my game lagged, my thing became unresponsive. Like, I got beat down by a crow in Desolate for about a solid 30 seconds before I was able to finally like unlag and be able to beat that monster back. But those instances, I've been able to survive it so far, and that's just years of survival that I just want to enjoy the game for a while. I really miss PvPing. Like going into Alterac Valley, taking over the towers, fighting in Warsong Gulch, Alterac Valley, Irathi Basin, right? Those are just really fun things that I've not experienced in a few years now. And the arena, you get arena tokens on Turtle Isle. I've never done an arena fight. So I just stopped playing softcore a long time ago, and it's been pretty much hardcore for the last few years, and I want to give it a go over here. That's why we have this Druid kind of just chugging away, trying to get level 60 by the end of December, so that going into the new year, we're going to see just how far we can progress with him. Oh, it'll be interesting. We got our scanning up to 215. Like, look at our skills right now. We're at 215 skinning and 161 leatherworking. We don't have to go, like, around 230 leatherworking. My leatherworking is essentially at the point where right now I can craft stuff that I can't even use, right? I can the green leather belt, I can't even use this thing yet. But it's not really better than mine, so I'm not going to use it. I remember losing my paladin a while back to disconnecting underwater trying to mine an ore. Yeah, I remember that. That was in Desolance, right? PC is like a heart attack. Yeah, it really is. Nah, those 10 slot bags aren't till level 60. I see 4 traveler backpacks in your future. Oh, 4 traveler backpacks. I just can't use, I can't trade with people. During this challenge, I want to make it that I don't trade with people on the way to level 60. So as much as I would like to get travelers backpacks and all that. Oh, wait. Oh, I can find those, right? Yeah, I could potentially find them like in Western Wetlands and stuff like that. That would be awesome if I did find them. Oh, yep, I know. Boom. There are 16 green bags that drop. Yeah, they drop a lot during October, and under the pumpkin ones drop a lot in October. If you guys are in like the level 50 plus zones during Halloween, there are so many pumpkin bags that drop. So if you don't have 16 slot bags and you guys are just killing stuff in Western Plaguelands, you are going to get a lot of pumpkin bags. As a paladin, on my hardcore paladin, I just stuck out in that Western Plaguelands area in like the south end, and just mostly just grinded all those camps for skeletons. I was collecting all the fragments and stuff, the little tokens, the small scourge tokens. I was collecting a ton of those, and I actually filled up my entire bank. It's nothing but pumpkins. I don't know, honestly, if that's my Inferno Paladin or my Softcore Paladin. I get them confused sometimes, but our life's about to drop. But we should be able to finish this guy off. We should be able to. Yeah, we're going to finish him off. There it goes. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay, getting that energy up. Oh, dodge my pounce, my shred. Yeah, I've DC'd. My clan has crashed out of the blue. I've lagged so many times. Like I said, I've lagged out on my warrior's journey to level 60 on hardcore. I must have either lagged, crashed, disconnected at a minimum 12 times along the way. At a minimum, easy. Some days I disconnected 3 times in a row and I had to call it. I was like, you know, I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna stress out. Here I am at level 50 plus in Ashera, fighting these blood elves that are casting and hitting me for 400 damage a fireball. I can't disconnect here, as it would basically mean immediate death and within like 10 fireballs. So I had to jet off that day. I don't understand how you miss. Like, this guy's turned around, he doesn't know that you're there, and you miss. Miss. Look at this. There's no one here. This is the best sight to see right here. Not a single person over this way. So the next 72 mobs are just going to be straight doing a big old loop through here and collecting a ton. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, unless I find some sort of staff that has 6 agility or 6 strength or something, our DPS is essentially... Oh, I mean, we do more DPS. Maybe the next time I go back to Moonglade, I'll respec out of Thick Hide and go into Open Wound. Trying to think here. Yeah. Oh, it does let me go back and do this. Oh, okay, yeah, it works. I can front shred, it's just really wonky. Probably not worth it. Oh, shoot. I thought I got my heal off. I thought I got my heal off before I pulled him. Let's see, as Druid, does cat form damage go off min-max damage of your weapon you use? No. Now, it's just based off your attack power. And it's based off your things. Like, I could take off my weapon right here, and you wouldn't notice much difference in the damage that I do. So, I could go completely weaponless here. And I still wouldn't lose any damage here. So see, when I do hit them, like 23, 26. I'm still doing a good amount of damage with my claws and stuff. There's a claw 47. It doesn't go based off the weapon damage. So yeah, as a druid, you could fight essentially without any weapons at all. Weapons are just stat sticks. Dang, I was trying to think of weapon vendors that might have a good item. Yeah, I went through on earlier. I posted in the Discord server on the Druid channel. I went through and found all of the best weapons that come from quests that gives me the best stats. So if you're playing, if you're planning on playing a druid in the future and you're looking for like what weapons are probably the best on the way to level 60, I made a list for the Alliance. So this is the first weapon right here. This, the +5 stamina staff. You get this at level 10, and it's gonna last you till probably like what I say 28. In Ashenvale, I can go to Ashenvale around level 28 if I wanted to, and kill some satyrs for a quest called like the Foul Egg Fee. And then if I turn this quest item in, I get an option to get a polearm that gives me 7 agility, 5 intellect, and 5 nature resistance. Or I can get like a neck piece. I have the option to get a neck piece, which is 7 stamina, 12 attack power. And that's honestly one of the best neck pieces that you're gonna get. And the next weapon upgrade. Oh, there is a staff. There is a level 34 staff that you can get from Balor. It's a 2-chain quest that gives you 10 strength, 7 spirit, and a chance on hit to do something. See if I can pull up the staff real quick. Scolding Rod. Let me see if it's in the database. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this thing right here. It's 10 strength, 7 spirit, chance on hit, inflicts normal damage +1 to an enemy, gunning it for 2 seconds. Now, I don't think it works in Druid form. I don't think any of the chance on hit stuff works in Druid form. So that's unfortunate, but it's still a good. No, yeah, it doesn't work, but still, right? The 10 strength, 7 spirit, it's. From what I've seen, I don't know what it would be good for. I guess it's maybe a shaman or a warrior. Shaman or warrior for sure. There is a level 30 staff that you can buy from the vendor in like Booty Bay. I forgot what it's called, but it gives you 100 armor, and then it gives you resistances to everything. That's another decent item that you could purchase. Yeah, we're collecting a ton of leather here. Yeah, so that would be the next upgrade. Then there's a weapon upgrade from Irathi Highlands. That's just a single quest. At level 44, there's another polearm from STV. Oh my goodness. I thought you would be trapped by now. Do I not have it? Okay, fine. Oh, good oak. Gonna hang out in bear form for a while because my mana is low. And dang, I was trying to think of weapon benders that might have good items. But yeah, Druid damage is not based off weapon damage at all. So you could level 1 to 60 without ever having using a weapon. What? I didn't stun you? Aha, there you go. Stunned. Swing timer icon. 0. Oh, there we go. I got rid of the icon. That kind of always threw me off. Got a pattern. I'm back up to full mana. Crazy how that works. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but honestly, I think if you're not looking to join hard chores, I think Hellfire is probably another equivalent. I think there used to be another guild, but I think most of the people that were in the guild basically died off, which is unfortunate. But I mean, there's people you see all the time on Inferno that are dying off inside of ZG. ZG is probably one of the riskiest raids that you can do as an Inferno. Like, regardless of how good your gear is, you could have Nax gear going into ZG, and if you get pummeled by a Panther, if you get stared at and you don't stop your damage, if like something crazy could take place and it's the end of your life. I'm gonna go for this one up here. Oh man, not lag. We are 55 mobs away from level 25. I put out my Alliance guide. So I plan to grind here. I think my plan, it looks like my plan was to get here until 26 in this spot. Not a bad plan. And Petries. Yes, Petries do save you, but like reaction time and just the amount of damage that you can take so fast, Petries can't help you. Gonna circle behind him, run in, south. Oh, he turned around perfect for me. Oh, he dodged my red. I'm trying to front shred. It doesn't work. Like, you can go like into the target and then you go like this and then he'll... No. Need 0.2 seconds to react, but sometimes you die in 0.2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it goes so fast, and sometimes you just kind of fumble it. Like you can like, who's really used to smashing their Petri button on a whim, right? So when you actually do have to Petri, you've never really done it before. You have a key bind into something. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna be able to hit my Petri when I get stressed out and something's hitting the fan. But honestly, in the moment when things are freaking out, the last thing you're thinking about is what your keybind is. You're trying to like... DC is the strongest boss, yeah. Lag and disconnects are definitely one of the biggest lag hardcore killers for sure. Final form. 3, 2, 1, stealth. Oh, somebody died right there. I can see the bone. Oh, there's people over here. Over there. A warrior. You know what? I bought Petrus for my girlfriend that was 80 gold, but she misclicked it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Clicked it. This is why I usually always put Petrus somewhere where it's far away from a key binding that I'll use. I couldn't even laugh. Yeah, yep. That's crazy. Sorry. What do you mean you can't move? Sorry, what did you say? Can't move for how long? Oh, wow. Well, that's the last Petri I'm gonna get her. That was our anniversary. That was your birthday gift. I'm sorry you're not getting another one. 80G is like my 2-month salary. If you're playing like a warlock or a mage, yeah, it takes probably a while to kind of grind gold on those characters. I know if you have like a hunter, I know some pretty good farms on my hunter. But I don't know very many farms for a warlock or mage. Oh, I thought he was going to come over here. Who's going to kill it faster, the level 28 warrior or me? A measly level 24. I know, we're kind of tied up at the moment. Both of us are battling. Wow, I've actually beat... Oh man, he came out ahead at the end. Thought I had it. I thought I had it. And let's see, I gave my Petrus to her, and now I have 0 Petrus on my main. Oh no. That's not good, because if your main dies, that means that you cannot afford to, like, get any more for her. Your main should always have Petrus. Yeah, I would always carry a Petri on my main character because that's our source of income, right? That's the main breadwinner in the family. Like, what happens? You need a life policy. You need to put out a term life policy on your main character and get yourself a Petri. Yeah, we can't take term life insurance. Like, yeah, if you happen to die, you were paying into this term life insurance policy for your warlock, he died. You actually get 10 Petris for your characters because you died before the days. If you pay us 100 gold per month, no, what is it, like, if you happen to die, my main character is really important, key man. Yep, exactly. I wonder how term life insurance would work in the World of Warcraft world. I feel like it'd be pretty expensive up front, and then as you pay into your term life insurance, it would get cheaper. I don't know. Life insurance policies for World of Warcraft. Hey, life insurance policy is always important in hardcore. That's why it's always recommended. Oh shoot, he saw me. I was gonna go stealth and then he saw me. I don't think I have. Let's see. Are you watching? So tell me your secret gold farming method now. Well, I farm gold on my hunter. I can get about what 20 to 30 gold an hour on my hunter. Yeah, so I can collect about 20 to 40 gold on average on my hunter. It's pretty like one time I went through Mara and I got um close to 20 gold, I think one run. No, 15. I think it was like 15 to 20 gold in one run. Because I got the mace off the rock boss. I got 2 of the 2-hand maces off Princess. I got the axe. I got the axe off the alligator. And off of the goblin guy, I got the sword with the pummeler recipe. Yeah, so I made a lot of money on that run. But on average, I make between 20 to 40 gold an hour running Mara on my hunter. Yeah, Mara. Yeah, I run Mara on my hunter. And all I do is vendor all the blues, right? I do the rock boss, I do princess, I do the alligator, and then I do the goblin. So I kill all 4 bosses, and then I camp out and I repeat the whole process. In every run, you average out between 15 to 25 gold, and over the course of an hour, you get about 30 to 50 gold. My only chance at gold is to do PM, pickpocket runs, and hope for a world BOV. Yeah, that's why I always say, like a hunter should always be a secondary class for people, because hunters are really good farmers. Hunters can solo so much content. Hunters can do it all. And Circa Boost says, oh, that, okay, no, I read his comment. Yeah, that's basically it. But once you get to level 60, wait, yeah, I was a rogue. Rogues don't have any AoE, so they can't really do like lasher farms. You can go through dungeons and pickpocket people, I suppose. Yeah, Hunter would be my if all I was playing was Inferno and you wanted to have a class that could farm solo stuff, Hunter would be the way to go. I made a lot of money selling Devil Sword, the gloves, and the pants. Like on hardcore, I sell those for about 110 gold a set. And then I sell the Devil Sword. I don't usually sell the Devil Sword itself. It's better just to sell the piece, the set. So if I can, I'll buy, I think it's 22, let me see, I think it's 22, it's 88, okay. So I will try and buy Devil Sword leather for about 4 gold or less a piece, and then craft, I think it's 4 gold, maybe it's 3 gold a piece. I forgot what the rate is. Heck yeah, I'll stack up 3. I'll stack up gold, 3 silver at a time. Look at this. I'm almost at 4 gold right now. I was making more money in Duskwood than I am here. Like in Duskwood, I was getting a ton of gold because it was those. Oh, these are actually really good. But it's 4. How much gold I go up to? It's not that bad. That. Colorful kilt. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff. We got all this down.
Tazdingle.
There we go. We're at 6 gold, 51 copper. Silver. Look at that. We're at 6 gold, 41 from selling all that stuff. Crazy. Are you telling me we're not gonna have our mount money at 40? I'm gonna say you're lying. He was lying. And if I wanted to, I could vendor all this stuff as well. It's not gonna vendor for a lot, right? It's better just to vendor the stuff that the other things. But we're gonna make a lot of money from skinning as we progress. By the way, how much is Mooncloth bags on hardcore? I want to sell them. Oh, I think it's like 8 gold. I think it's on par with a Petri. I'm not sure. I think it's about 80 gold. I think it's between 60 to 80 gold for the 18 slot bags, right? Somewhere around there. What is with my life? Why am I taking so much damage? Yeah, I know. Guy was giving me a run for my money. This guy was giving me a run for my money. On Nord, yeah, 60 to 80 gold is a good amount. It's just you have to wait 3 days for the Mooncloth. And the Mooncloth cooldown. Oh, is it 1 Mooncloth, right? I think it's 1 Mooncloth per bag. When do I get Fairy Fire? I need Fairy Fire in my life. I'm tired of not having it. WoWClassic Druid abilities by level. Druid abilities by level. Oh, I want class. This or sod or that Junkani. I see veins, druid abilities. There we go. Let's. Okay, level 20. Oh wait, I'm 24. Did I train 24? Oh. I haven't trained my 24 stuff. 24 is. Oh no, I did. I must have. Oh. Level 41 has died to the Death Prophet Rockmeg. Oh, there's a bunch of people dying right now. Level 41 just died. Level 41 just died. 2 out of 5 right now. Let's see. That was a hunter too. I don't know what the other one was. But we did see a hunter die first. Maybe they're running for their life right now. Yeah, it looks like only just 2 right now. I have many tailors. Yeah, I have alts. I made a trade chain. I have a bunch of characters lined up from, you know, what level? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like, they're all hunters. Plus, hunters is my favorite class to just trade chain. Okay, so only 2 people died. I thought more would die, but nope, only 2. Crazy. Bam! Crit. 17. Yeah, middleman. Yeah. I leveled up. Like, I've been on Nord hardcore for 3 years, so in that time frame, I leveled a bunch of hunters, and then I went ahead and got 300 engineering, and then I made myself like a, you can buy white bows that are not bind on equip from the vendors, and they last you, I think, to level 26 is the last one. I put +7 scopes on all of them, and I traded them down. So every time that I leveled a character up, I got him to the next like part in the chain. I went ahead and moved and sent all the stuff down the line to the next one, and then he would go through and he'd use those new scopes, new bows with the scopes on them, and then again get to the next level, trade them all down. And as a hunter, getting one of the a bow that's at your level with a +7 scope, it was just easy. And then horde hunters have the best low level pet, because at level 10 you can go to, or no, I think it's 11 or 12. So at level 11 or 12, you can go to the new Alamari area and the Raven Tusk Trolls area. And as a hunter, you can tame one of the eagles there. And they come with Screech rank 1 at level 11 or 12. So I just used that pet from level 10 on, and it went really quick. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of this thing. I am 22 mobs away from level 25. I'm trying to think, like, where do I want to put my tent? I think I'm gonna put my tent right there, because I have 16% rested experience left. Don't remember if I was level 23 when I started today's stream, right? So I did level 24. So I haven't trained level 24 yet. 24, I get Rake, Tiger Fury. 26, I get Dash. And that's it. Basically just Dash. That. 60 Rogue. Oh. Yeah, I thought you were gonna see me. Level 40 died right now. Yeah. There's people dying. Oh shoot, people died to Snowball World Boss. Yeah, do not go into the Winter Veil. You will die to Snowball. Yep. Snowball does about 17,000 damage AoE range in the whole zone. The whole zone essentially gets hit by the Snowball. And it does around 16,000 damage. Oh, those are pretty good pair of gloves. 30 strength ability. Not bad. Yeah, don't go to the Winter Veil. It's a bad spot to die. So I'm trying to think if there's a more congested area that I could put a tent down and just have a really good amount of mobs be respawning, and then just go in a circle around the tent. Yeah, if people are brand new to hardcore and they've never experienced a Winter Veil, you can't experience the Winter Veil as a hardcore player. I think you get like an 18 slot or a 20 slot bag out of the event for defeating the boss. But guess what? You can't do it as a hardcore because you will die. You will die. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's see, it's tragic. Making halfway to where my quest needs to go. To find out, I have to turn around because my bags are totally full. Oh, you forgot to pick up the item? Or something? Or what happened? Halfway to where my quest needs to go to find out, I have to turn around because my bags are totally full. You could just throw something away that's, you know, insignificant, right? Something like this is 45 copper. It's not going to make or break your bank. You could toss out something like that. No, I just need to sell. That's why I like the slow and steady. If you do get the slow and steady circuit boost, honestly, if you do get the slow and steady, I would suggest the repair bot. You're gonna get 200 tokens. If you get 200 tokens, that's enough to get this field repair bot. That's gonna allow you to vendor anywhere. Need that bag space for the goods, for the gold. How much is the bag? Let me see. How much is this bag? Is it in here? No, it's in miscellaneous, right? Oh, it's in gameplay. No. Oh, here it is. 200 for it's a 28 bag slot. I feel like the vendor, like the access to be able to vendor stuff is more important than being able to have more bag space. For me anyways. Because bag space,
Hail to the night.
like I hate having to run into a town just to vendor stuff. If I buy the robot on my rogue, could I use that bot on another character? No. No, it's a purchasable thing per character. Yeah, it's per character. So whatever you spend your tokens on, make sure you want to use that class, like that character long term. If you have an Inferno character and you spend points on him and he dies, you do get them refunded when you die. So that's a nice thing about vending. Oh, I got 2. Oh, I thought I got something like something for leatherworking. Look at all that damage is sticking on him. Oh. Okay, we're down to 9 rusted experience. I need 12 more mobs to kill. Get my next level. Yeah, we can go cat form. And by the time I get over there, that paladin's gonna be up killing stuff. We'll see. Oh no. Doing it. He's doing it. He's only got the 1. Okay, here we go. Stealth and shred. But yeah, if you happen to buy an item from the shop, it will only be usable on the 1 character that you buy it on. But it's still worth buying, as being able to vendor in the open world is just really nice. They used to have it in the past that you would get like sales on the 100 crit heal. Yeah, so sometimes in the past they used to run sales, so they would have like a 40% sale off all items in the shop. And that was the best time to buy and load up on stuff because, you know, everything would be marked down. But things that were 240 tokens were down to 150, 160 tokens. It really, like, what, 40% almost 50% off. So it chunked it down. Yeah, he turned around. I'm gonna go for this one. Dun, dun, dun. So, what do I want to do at level 25? Do I want to just sit here for a bit, get my tent out, and get that rested experience up? I think I will do that. And that I'll wait till level 26 to... I'm gonna wait till level 26-ish. Oh man, I didn't get to go back to that one place, and I probably won't get level 26 tonight. I have probably like another hour of playing, and then I have to get some sleep because I'm gonna get up at 7 tomorrow. 7:15. Time. If anybody has any questions for me, definitely drop it into the chat, guys. We are just a few kills away. That's 6 kills away from level 25. And then at level 25, I'm going to go ahead and put up a tent right here. And try and drag people back to my tent. Why slaughter them in my tent. And collect rested experience. And kill mobs. I'm trying to think where I want to set up my tent, where I can still have a good supply of NPCs kind of spawning with me, but also, you know, collect rested experience. Dang, he dodged my red open. Aim. Is there any quests out of stockades that are fairly easy to do? Never mind. Quick heal. Quick heal. Four mobs to level 25. Dang. You guys hurt. I think I'm gonna skip that one for now. Let's start from the left side. Go around. I'll probably level by the time I get to the blue ones. And then, despite me skinning every single mob, like I still have pretty good, whoops. Boom, 191. My slash played right now is 19 hours. So I am 19 hours into this character and I'm level 24. Don't know if that's good or bad. But because I'm skinning, I feel like that's pretty good. If I wasn't skinning everything, I'm sure I'd be faster, but I need to skin stuff in order to get my leatherworking up because that's my bread and butter. I need to get my skinning up so that I can make good gear. Once I get it around 230, I'm probably gonna have some of the best gear. Ah, there we go, level 25. Boop. Put another point into Sharpened Claws. That's gonna give us access to our next tier. We're going to go into something else. I have no idea yet. What do I want to do at? I think it's pretty good. It's super fast compared to Slow and Steady. You are winning. Oh yeah, it's a breeze compared to Slow and Steady. Honestly, if this was Slow and Steady, I would probably be level 14, maybe 15 or something. It takes forever to level. And I wouldn't be killing NPCs like this. I would be doing quests. Whoops. I don't know if there's a good way to shoot it. I just claw. I think this is my last rested mob right here. And then I'm gonna run out of rested. I haven't drank any of my tea. Okay, it says right here, you are not rested, you need a nap. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and drop this tent right here. And see what happens when I drop this tent. But I'm not a math guy. I don't know. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get rested experience underneath this tent. And while we're chilling under here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring guys in here and then fight them underneath the tent. Because I'm still gonna get rested experience. You can see right here that my rested experience is gonna continue to tick up. You can see right there at the end that my rested experience is ticking up. And you can see down here at the bottom, like I've already got nearly a bar of rested experience. So I'm going to take advantage of this tent. As fast as I kill the NPC, I'm going to be able to kind of keep up my rested experience, kind of continue to kind of chug up. But keep... I'm not a math guy. Oh yeah, you are a rogue. Did you end up go in and get survival, Sir Caboose? I wish I had a pet. Like I'm kind of there's a thing over there, a raptor. But I'm kind of like dead in the water in terms of getting experience for now. I'm gonna go pull this one over here. Huff, 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 huff. Yeah, as a hunter, doing this method was really nice because I could just go send my pet to go pull a mob back to my tent, and then I could just kill the mob underneath my tent. But right here, I can't do that. Nah, I forgot about it. I just got home from school and just did a few quests in Irathi and called it a night. I will tomorrow morning, I think before I got head out. Ah, gotcha. Okay. The week this guy gave me fortitude plus 20 stamina. You can see here, just kind of sitting, not exactly under the tent. You can see my rested experience just continue to build up right here. And these tents last for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of sit here for a minute, waiting for my mana to rechill. I should actually swap to by rank 1. I'm just gonna use rank 1 to pull, and then I'll pull them back underneath my tent. Gonna move this up. Oops, no, that made it. I just made my chat bar giant. Where's the top there? Oh yeah. I was gonna put it here so you guys can see the rested experience kind of building up. I have an add-on called Rested Experience, and it tells you how much rested experience you have at any given time. And this beach is kind of sitting in Stormwind. Honestly, I should craft myself another tent. But it's fine. What do we got on them? Insect Swarm. Insect Swarm is actually really nice. Like, it's a really nice debuff for druids to put on targets, as it decreases the chance to hit by 2% and causes a little bit of damage, but that 2% chance, like, for the target to miss is really nice on most mobs, right? If you're a healer, throw that on the target that you're being hit by, and it could actually help them with their mitigation and stuff. Oh, I thought I had that right. I still never did my Druid quest to become, get all my forms. I eventually have to do that. Oh, those found earlier. Yeah, having the tents and then finding a nice little chill spot to kind of grind mobs is nice. I was gonna do something. I just forgot what I was going to do. I'm at 10 rested bubbles so far. Oh, I was gonna make a tent. Okay, so after I kill this guy, I'm gonna have no more bad guys around me for a minute.
And honor.
I'm gonna go ahead and make another tent for myself. So I need to bust out my bank. Let's go do a kill real quick. Bust out the bank. and grab some linen cloth. Grab a rope, some wood, and craft. This is just, it has a 2-hour cooldown on this tent, so you always want to, like, when you're going to put one down and use it, just make another one on that cooldown, because it's going to take 2 hours for you to be able to put down another one. So I always recommend that. Always recommend. And carry extra logs and all that, because you never know when you're going to run out of it. And it's going to be annoying to go and try and... Oh, wait. That... Cloth. Oop. Perfect. Okie doke, we're good on mana, health. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm at 40% rested so far. Although I am taking out mobs along the way, so it's kind of eating into some of that rested, but that just means I get a better bonus from it all. I had to put this thing away. Let's go ahead and put... Oh, he dodged that. Yeah, we'll stun him. Alleviate some of that damage coming in from him. Then we'll finish him off with the maul. There we go. Yeah, bear form is still really, really good. The leveling phase, especially when you're taking on. Oh wait, did I go? I thought I did a quick heal. It still did first. That. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, I'm 18% of the way through the level. Yeah, this says I got 16 bubbles of rested experience so far. Are you heading to bed soon,
IH8
Circubus?
Tlow made me an addict again, especially HC can't level normally anymore.
Yeah, I totally get you there, Dodie. Totally get you. It's so hard to go back to softcore. Once you've played hardcore and you've experienced the thrill of all the encounters, of the dungeons, of getting that piece of loot that is better than your other one, it does make a big difference. It's hard to go back to that life of boringness where you do one dungeon and all of a sudden you have
Rating is fine, but H8 to do AV tomorrow.
Rating is fine, but I hate to do AV tomorrow. Oh wait, I hate Turtlewell, but it made me an addict again. Oh, that's why you hate Turtlewell, because Turtlewell turned you into an addict again on World of Warcraft. 100%. Yep. I haven't played softcore in 3 years. The only characters that I have ever
Wish I've
leveled...
never seen it.
Oops. Wish you've never seen it. Oh, it's hilarious. I wonder if he heals people outside of your group as well? Something, I don't know. I'm still getting a lot of experience. It's such a pain now. Just 4 more days. There you go. Uncle, yeah, I've started it. Yes, doing it now. Okay, yeah, Lapidus I do usually about 52. I do Lapidus after Ungoro, I think. Oh yeah, Blasted Lands as well. Everywhere. Okay, okay. Got 21 bubbles. I think 30 bubbles is the cap. I'm gonna run over here and tag these mobs here real quick. Go tag these mobs real quick. Oh, crit 204 now. I thought he had a, oh, he is a hardcore. He just doesn't have tag still alive on. Yeah, I've played hardcore for so many years that I need a break from hardcore, and I want to swap to do something a bit differently. So the plan on this character is that I'm going to play hardcore 1 through 59. I'm going to roll Inferno at level 6. I'm going to roll Immortal at level 60, and I'm going to be able to do Alterac Valley. I'm going to be able to do dungeons. I'm going to be able to do arena, just all the pug dungeons that I want, raids and all that. Plus, I'm getting in progression as well, so I'll be able to progress through. Molten Core is still like the main raid at the moment. And then after Molten Core, Karazhan 10-man just came out here recently. Okay. Hey, I got a cape. What'd I get? 4 agility. I already have something like that. I already have a 4 agility cape. Which, it's still good. It's just not 4 agility.
Hail to the night.
Got 24 bubbles. Oh, I got a potion. I got a good potion. Nice. I got a level 12 potion, but it's still the best potion that I have. Yeah, it's still the best potion that I found so far. I'm at 25 bubbles, and then we're going to be moving from here. Once I get to about 30 bubbles, I'm going to be moving from the spot. It's just that this spot is pretty nice. I was really hoping to get to about halfway to level 26. So that way when I do get my, whoops. So that way when I do get to my midway point, like my 30 bubbles, I will be able to get to, what's it called? Right, 30 bubbles is a level and a half. So if I can get to halfway to level 26, that means that my 30 bubbles will get me to 26 and 27 before I have to take a break or go do something else. But honestly, after level 26, it'll probably be really close to 1. And I'm just going to go back to Moonglade, train my 24, train my 26, and then go from there. I'm at 27 bubbles of rested now. Closest mobs are way over there. Oh, there goes my tent. Okay, tent's done. Okay, let's go back. Did collect 27 bubbles of rested extra on top of, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 bubbles of experience while I was hanging out underneath that tent. Plus I have an additional 27 bubbles of rested experience. So that's going to put me about 4 bubbles away from level 27 by the time it's all said and done. But I still consider that a win. It would be a lot better as a hunter because I could send my hunter to the target, pull it back to the tent, and then kill it underneath the tent and collect all that experience and all that the killing speed of a hunter is very fast. And then you would get, what's it called, extra experience on top of the 30 bubbles. It's a lot. Boom, that's my biggest claw crit for 107. That's a very nice crit right there. Got quite a few guys over here. Yeah, I think Circa boosts you. Let's see here. And then Doge, you says, you've played hardcore. It sounds like you've played hardcore. Do you have any Inferno characters? I have you mostly just made Immortal. Like you've played hardcore and then gone Immortal at level 60.
Not yet, have 6 chars between 30-42.
Okay. So you've been steadily playing hardcore and just kind of testing the waters with all the classes. That's good. Having a good selection between 30 to 42, it gives you a range. You're not bored of any one class. You can always alternate between them. Turtle has been coming out with content after content after content the last few years, so there's always some new quest hub that comes out. And you're like, you know, the new quest hub in Daenerys got added here recently. Gilneas is a zone that wasn't here when I started playing.
Personal challenge, get all the classes to 60 on HC.
That was my initial challenge. My original challenge was I want to level every single hardcore character with a unique class to race combination. So I have a High Elf Paladin, I have a Night Elf Hunter, I have a Tauren Druid, an Orc Warrior, a Dwarf Priest. Those are my 5 hardcore characters that I've leveled 1 to 60 on Inferno. Then my next character was going to be a Troll Shaman, a Gnome Mage, a Goblin Rogue, and a Undead Warlock. And that would complete my set. That would have every race with a unique class combination. But I've got 5 out of the 9? When did I'm missing 4, so
nice.
I have 5 out of I have 5 out of the 9 that I've played hardcore 1 to 60 on here on the channel. And eventually I'm going to come back to it, right? I'm going to eventually go back to completing that challenge, but I want to take a break for a little bit and enjoy Ambershire while it's kind of still fresh.
I want to see all the zones with both factions.
Oh, there's a brand new zone being added above Winter Spring. So over here, there's a brand new island that's going to be added over here. It's gonna look nice. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's as much as I really enjoy hardcore, I really couldn't go and do the exploration all the time, because if you want to explore custom areas, like you can stealth in. Oh, he saw me from pretty far away. But it's going to, like, if something happens accidentally and you disconnect in the middle of somewhere, and then you're like, oh man, I know the second that I log in, I'm going to die. Something's gonna aggro me, and it's not going to go well. So I have 5 Infernos. I will never level a softcore character, so I will only level hardcore, but I might just hit 60 on a few of the upcoming ones just to kind of experience the game. As a hardcore character, you will never experience Karazhan 40 or Grim Badal, right? There's too many instant death mechanics. Oh shoot. There's too many instant death mechanics that really make it impossible for you to go into Karazhan 40. Like, Grim Badal is going to be a tier 4 raid. So the difference between Nax and, you know, Turtlewild they love to make these crazy changes.
But Karazhan 10 was a disappointment for me.
Karazhan 10's easy mode, it's on the same level of difficulty as Molten Core. So it's not designed to be a really difficult raid. It's designed to be pretty easy. Emerald Sanctum, I think on hardcore, we've only ever done the first dragon. You know, the little dragon, because my hardcore paladin has the mace from the dragon. I can't think of his name. And we've cleared Molten Core, AQ20, AQ40, Blackwing Lair. We haven't fully cleared Nax yet on hardcore, but probably within 2026. Karazhan 10 for casuals. Yeah, Karazhan 10 is a casual. You see Karazhan 10 pugs happen all the time. So it's a very puggy, like, easy mode. You can't go in there with I mean, you could probably go in there with no tier gear, but it's a tier 1 a raid for sure. The equivalent of a tier 1. Like, some of the pieces are on tier 1 level, but they're not better than Blackwing Lair. Can be cleared by blue-geared guys? Yeah. Karazhan 10 could be cleared by blue-geared guys. Because you can get tier 0 and get tier 0.5 and go through Karazhan 10. As long as you know the mechanics and all that, yeah, it can definitely be cleared with people in tier 0, tier 0.5. Yeah. The most difficult boss in there is probably the wolf boss. Just because you have to have tanks that can alternate off one another, otherwise they just wipe, they just die. I think that's probably the most difficult boss. I'm trying to think. The other bosses are essentially kind of tank and spank. The spider boss has what, like, the casters stick back and the spell, and they stay out of range. Like, I don't know, when I did Karazhan on hardcore, it wasn't anything crazy. ZG is more difficult than Karazhan. We had one guy die to ZG because he got stared at, and I forgot something happened. I think his keybind got stuck and he started auto-walking or something, and he got charged and died. But yeah, Karazhan 10 is easy. And you see people pug. The most puggable dungeons are going to be MC, because everyone knows MC, Karazhan 10, and people pug AQ20. I know on my old Paladin, I pugged AQ20, and I pugged ZG. I've never pugged Blackwing Lair. Oh, we ran out of Mark of the Wild, and we ran out of Thorn. Getting this red. That was a good opening. I got a really good open with Shred. And then I went straight into that Claw, which did another crit. Yeah, that was a good one. Blackwing Lair is hard for a pug. Yeah, Blackwing Lair takes a lot of coordination. Oh wait, I got a green belt. Nothing better than my net. Yeah, Blackwing Lair begins to take coordination between, even on the first boss, right? The moment you walk in there, he needs coordination between the tanks, they need coordination between the healers, you know, who's doing what. I know for our hardcore Blackwing Lairs, we all had a spreadsheet, a Google spreadsheet that we had to look through pre-raid. Who's our main tank? Who are we going to be lay-a-handsing or bopping, or what mages are going to be doing the Inkler guys, like what people are going to be healing them. Like it was like a 10-page document of things you'd want to go through prior to the raid.
BWL is my favorite raid.
It's a fun raid, and it's actually fairly quick. My hardcore paladin in tier 1, tier 2 almost got killed by Neff. I got feared out in front of Neff, and I bubbled, and I started running back, right? I ran back to where I was supposed to be, and then I got feared again, and guess where I went? I went right in front of him, and I got cleaved. I think raid buff with a Titan Flask. I have probably about 400 life, like 7,000 life. I had 120 life left over, after being cleaved. It was the scariest thing that I had ever had happen to me on my paladin. And when I got cleaved, my heart dropped. I immediately laid a hands and I ran out. I used a what's it called? Not a free action potion. What's it called? A FAP. No, is it? It's not free action potion. It's something else. Whatever protects you for like 6 seconds from physical damage. Because my shields were down. I couldn't cast my shields. Isn't there something? I can't think of the name. There's something that protects you from physical damage for like 6 seconds or something. Wonder what I can sell this thing for. Heartbeat 1000. Yeah, basically, man, my heart rate was spinning. It was up there in the hundreds for sure. 130, 140 beats a minute. It was pumping. It was. Oh, we got another green. I got a held in my offhand. Okay, that's an offhand. I thought it was a wand. We're getting a ton of greens off these guys. Nothing that's like crazy useful, but hey, that is quest items in general. You vendor the majority of the quest items that you get. Like, thank you for that item. I'm gonna go vendor it now. I guess I should put law on my bar for shred. Just so that if I'm drinking, I can still open on a bad guy with my shred. I got a Embracer Spirit. Enchanters make a fair amount of money on the server as well at level 60, right? People will tip you, like people will bring you the mats. You enchant their item and they tip you. It's a really passive way of collecting money. Addicted to adrenaline. I don't know if I'm addicted to adrenaline, but I definitely enjoyed the hardcore because of the blood pumping. When I died one time at level 28, my heart rate spiked to I think 137, 138. I think that's the highest that I've ever had it. But ever since that moment, like, I forgot why I got my heart rate monitor, but it was because of something that happened in a dungeon. And I thought to myself, man, it would be so cool to see how fast my heart's pumping, because your heart really does start pumping faster when you're in a tricky situation. When everything is going wild and you're trying to like sit there and you're in the zone trying to survive, your heart is pumping in your chest. Feel it. So I was like, oh man, level 40, smile and die. Smile and died. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. I said, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Oh man, I was about to hit my brow. Bro's looking at screen room. Oh man, this is a run. This is it, guys. Yeah. That's the reason we play hardcore. I love hardcore. I absolutely love it. I remember I don't know if you guys remember. I know Caboose played Diablo 2. I think you had said you played Diablo 2 as well. I used to have a meth bot, Mephisto, that I would run on my hardcore mage. So I would make a sorceress, sorry, yeah, sorceress, and run a bot on it, and then I would let it run while I went to school. It was the dumbest idea, but I remember one day I let the bot run, and it was really cool, right? I came home, the bot had collected a mesh stop. I had the unique mesh stop. I had a is it like the green helmet, the unique rim helm, and I found like a mantled ring and stuff like that. I was so excited. I was like, dude, this is awesome. Running this Mephisto bot on hardcore, it's on Nightmare, it's easy, right? My source is level 75, it was like 80, and I can just run Nightmare. I'll have no problem, nothing's gonna kill me, and I'm gonna collect a massive amount of stuff. So I ran the bot a second day. Well, the second day, it didn't go so well. I came home, logged on to my computer, and my source was just dead. I was like, oh man, I don't even know what killed it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what loot had dropped on it. I think it gave you a log at the time, like a printout of things that you found, but I forgot at the time. But I just remember being really excited one day, and then the next day it's like, ha, gotcha. So I got it taken out. One day it went really well, the second day not so well. And I'm pretty sure it's probably like those stupid dolls in the Endurance of Hate, those Stag-Eye dolls, those things hurt. But yeah. You want to be high? That's the reason we play hardcore. Get the euphoria, man. I gotta catch up with Circuit Boost. I'm almost there. I'm almost 26. Let's see. I got 41 mobs to go till 26. Let's see. I'm trying to see. It says time to level up 1621. I'm not sure how accurate that time is. That time doesn't seem very accurate. Before I teleport to Moonglade, I do need to get the flight path in Wetlands as well. Yeah, I should go get that. How much experience is this quest? Poverty. Oh, that's not the one. Oh, we'll get this. But yeah, that was my last time using the Mephisto bot. Yeah, I remember using the Meph bot and watching it after that. And it did well when I was watching it. And eventually I remade my sorceress, and then I always had a backup source, right? You have your main and then you make backups of your main so that they can try and farm it. And it did well. I actually had a pretty good time running the bots for a while. We all use map hack, we all use like the Meph bot. Those were the good times. And then eventually it got to the point where I was so addicted to Diablo 2 that I bought another copy of Diablo 2 so that I could make myself a battle orders barb. So then I spent all this time getting the I think it was like a +3 Warcry's helmet, and then I enchanted it with, I don't know if it was lore. I think there's something else besides lore that gives you +1 or +2. I know lore sockets give you the +1 skill, but I think there's another rune word that gives you +2 to skills on your helmet. And then you use, wasn't Valor. I don't think it was the Valor chest. The Piddlebot. Yeah, I did Piddlebot sometimes, but I didn't enjoy the Piddlebot as much as like the Methbot. The Methbot just seemed to collect much more loot safely on Nightmare. But I remember doing the Piddlebot and the Methbot and all of that. I thought I would go into the stuff beforehand. Holy sushi. Nice. I got wrecked. Is that paladin gonna live? Yeah, he's always going to live. Paladins are so strong. They're very durable classes. Yeah, Piddlebot, Methbot. I was using it all. And then I remember people used the PK, like the portal thing. It got patched, right? I don't know how long you had played Diablo 2. Oh, he's gonna collect them all.
AHH good old days when Blizzard cared about their products.
Yeah, well, that was Activision Blizzard, wasn't it? It wasn't Blizzard that we have today. Or maybe today is Activision Blizzard. I don't know. Or Blizzard of the North or something. It was a different company back then. They all did different things. And, yeah, Diablo 2 in the old days, right? Before it all got patched, people could shoot, like, what are they called? The Amazon could do guided arrow. So you could have a bot, like a script on your computer, that you would shoot a bunch of guided arrows towards somebody, hit your keybind, and it would automatically make a TP, teleport you to city, and then hostile everybody. So here you were shooting a whole bunch of
Today they care
arrows.
much more about the legal rights.
Yeah, legal rights and money. Money, money, money. Fine. Wait a minute. How did I only heal to here? I'm gonna get this heal off. You can't stop me. It's gonna happen. I'm just wondering, I thought I had a heal go off, and then I only saw a little bit of my life go up, so I don't know what's up with that. Hydra PK, yeah, that was the Hydra PK, that was the Guided Arrow PK, that was the Bone Spirit PK, Fire Nova, Hydra, yeah, Hydra PK. Yeah, so the Bone Spears didn't work, but you could do like the, what do they call it, like the Spirits. Yeah, TPPK was really big. And then you would always have those stupid people like the BM, the Blue Moon. I don't know why, I still remember
Bone Spirits.
Yeah, Bone Spirits, Guided Arrows, Hydras, Blizzard. Like, people would throw a whole bunch of Blizzard, right, and then do the script, and TPPK was Blizzard. Or they would do Frostbolts, right? You remember all the Frostbolts going towards you? Or like, why is that guy casting Frostbolts over here? There's nothing over here. And then all of a sudden, you got flagged. And then here you are getting hit with 10,000 damage Frostbolts, and you're dead on the ground. Don't ask me if I ever got PK'd, because I won't. No, I did. I got killed. This is how I learned my lesson, that if there's ever a sorceress in your group, a necro, an Amazon, for God's sakes, if they start casting something towards you, just leave the game. Just leave the game. It doesn't take very long. All it takes is 10 seconds for them to start shooting stuff towards your way, and then they hit the button and you're dead. Remember back in the day when people like were rocking the Wind Force? Yeah. Those days. Crazy. I remember surviving a PK attempt because it was an Amazon that was trying to kill me with Guided Arrow. A guy got Hydra PK'd and went really crazy. He blamed everyone around on forums. He became a stupid guy. Yeah.
Even remember the DOS when playing classic D2 with the rare dupe bows.
Oh yeah, the Soge dupes. Oh, the rare dupos. I don't remember the rare dupos. I remember being able to dupe Soj. There was something with the Heroic Cube that you could do that would allow you to dupe it. And I can't think of what exactly you had to do, but there was some kind of combination of things that you could do with the Heroic Cube, with like picking it up, placing it down, or something on the trade screen. And I just remember you could duplicate Soj's. His fault, you should learn. Yeah, like once it happens to him one time, you should honestly learn and not trust specific classes. I don't know if like the warriors could do, you know, the throwing weapons. I don't think those ever did anything. But I know for a fact that anytime that I saw an Amazon that was running towards me with guide, you know, and started shooting guided arrows towards me, that I needed to leave the party and leave the game. Like, don't even bother leaving the party, I suppose. Just exit game. Save and exit. It is not worth it. My bag's full. Yep, my bags are full. Let's go ahead and quick sell. Quick sell. Go through all this extra stuff that you don't. That's how did I get a clam? What did I kill that got me a clam? That's weird. I have no idea what animal I must have killed. Maybe I killed an alligator. That's how I got a clam meat. Unless like one of these alligators ate something from the water. I have no idea. But I just, look at this. I'm already at 10 gold. 9 gold, 77. We are well on our way. It's only going to get more. Like once we get into level 30s and we go to 1,000 needles. 1,000 needles, the crocodiles and 1,000 needles are going to get us so much gold. And at level 30, we're going to start having ferocious bite, so I don't have to rely on this stupid whip. Because right now, having to rely on... Like, rip is my only finisher. Or not even finisher, it's just like my only extra damage. I do minimum damage. But we're at 26 mobs to go until leveling, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up level 20. I'm going to finish up getting to level 26, and then I'm going to go to the Wetlands Inn. Maybe I don't even need that. Honestly, I don't need it. I thought about it. I don't need it. Oh, let's go ahead and do it. Don't need it.
Ferocious Bite was already 24.
Oh, was it really? Oh, well, whoops. I skipped over 24. I'm going straight for 26. I thought Ferocious Bite was level 30. Bite. Oh, it used to be level 32. So on Turtle WoW, it's level 24. Yeah, it must be a Turtle
Jason
WoW
checked
change.
it cause I played my Druid yesterday.
Oh, okay. So it must have been changed. Yeah, it must have been changed because on what's it called? I went to the website here called warcraft.wiki.gg for WoWClassic, and on there it says that Druids don't get Ferocious Bite till 32. So that's why I didn't bother going back and training. It wasn't going to net me anything like beneficial. I think the only thing I get at 24.
I always check on the Turtle WoW database.
Smart. Well, that makes more sense then. So once I go back, yeah, I'll probably end up picking Feral Aggression instead of Thick Hide then, because that's going to boost my Ferocious Bite finishing by what, 3 points? So that's going to be 9%. honestly, but I'm almost level 30. I'll probably just wait for... Oh. Let's see. If I put 10 points, I have 15. 1. So I have 17 points. This is 10. If I want to go into Omen of Clarity now, so that's going to be 10. And then I'll have 7 points left to use. It'll be 5 plus 2. So I won't be able to get Feral Swiftness yet. But the next few levels will be Feral Swiftness. I like Feral Swiftness. So I'm going to wait till level 32. Like, I think. It's not going to make or break my speed. And I plan to respec at level 30 anyways. Yeah, I like having that speed. The stealth in there and then get into the target, do that pounce. Or that what am I using right now? Shred. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I gotta use the Turtle Wild database for sure going forward. That's how I made a list. I've made a list of all the items that are going to be beneficial for me that I can get from quests on the way to level 60 as far as weapons. So at level 26, I honestly could get a brand new weapon. I've been using this weapon since level 10. I'm going to be level 26 soon. And I could upgrade it. It's a 6 agility. Oh, I got something. Mail. Nothing special there. I have these tiny little potions. I honestly should use the tiny little potions. Because they recovered 90 of my health. Watch this. Boop. That was nothing. I'm just going to start using them. Maybe not a good idea. Maybe that 90 health is the difference between me surviving and dying. If you guys watched my clip, I recently released a clip. My last clip that I released, I survived in Duskwood with 1 life. And I had 1 life while I was poisoned. And that poison ticks every 3 seconds for roughly 8 to 10 damage. So I was not even a second away from death. Literally probably half a second between taking damage from a mob and dying, or having the... what the heck? Or having the poison tick on me and kill me. It was insane. But here we are. level 25, going on 26 here soon. Oh. Wanted to hit Tiger Fury. Oh man. He got the open on me. I didn't even get that opening. Yeah, the speed from the cat is just nice to have. Can't wait till I get pounced. What level is your druid? You said you had a druid? Because I played my druid yesterday. Is your druid level 60, Dodie? Dude? Doge? Doge? Wait, how is Doge spelled? Doge. Oh. So you're like... Dodge? Now. Oh, you resist.
Holy F, just watched the 1 HP clip.
Yeah, you just watched that. Dude, I survived with 1 life. I have never fell to that amount. My heart didn't even register that I was that low. Because I watched the clip and I was looking at my heart rate. I was like, I didn't even realize just how close I was to death at that second. I was poisoned, getting beat on by 2 mobs, and my potion had just came off. had just came off the cooldown when I clicked it. And lucky for me, druids can use potions in form on Turtle Wow, so it saved me. I don't think I'll ever get closer to death than at that exact moment. It was an interesting experience, and I didn't even register it. I think my heart rate was around 70 or 80 at that point. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I'm pretty sure I was probably just kind of chatting, talking about I'm almost gonna die, and but it was close. That was a good hit. I hit him with the maul. That was a good hit. Nice. We're just 8 mobs away from level 26, guys. 8 mobs away, and then I'm going to be...
I nearly died watching your clip. Should at least nor run while watching.
Yeah, it was a bad one. That's why the leatherworking kits are so important. Yeah, surviving by one life, that is all due to these leatherworking kits. Like, they are very nice. All my gear is mostly crafted by me. I think the only thing that's not crafted by me is honestly my gloves. Everything else is crafted by me. My belt, my pants, my boots, my shoulders, my back. Oh, I did have my chest crafted by me, but I just found this early on in the stream today. I found this. I just have to put a +3 stamina kit on it. I have all this medium leather here. I'm probably just going to upgrade a couple pieces to thick leather. And then I can, oh, heavy leather. And then I can put it on there. I don't think I get any more points. Yeah, I don't get any more points from light leather, so it doesn't make any sense to keep it. If you didn't have one on you, you would have died. Yep, I would have died. I came extremely close to dying. Like, oh man. Yuka died in Irathi Highlands. That's a rough one. F. Oh, we're out of Mark of the Wild and all that. 4 mobs to go, roughly 5. Really should put a Mark of the... Why not, right? Gotta use my demo. Or I use...
Watching from bus.
Watching from the bus. Hey, what is up, Buzztronic? How are you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna be ending soon. I wanted to end around 1, but I'm like 3 kills away from level 26. So I'm really trying to hit level 26 before I pass out for the night. Otherwise, if I go to sleep right now, all I'm going to think about is, why did I not hit level 26? Hey, what's up, Rock? Rock is in here as well. What's up, Rock? Guys, oops. We got extra. Okay, no, we don't. There we go. Now we got them both. These guys right here should level me up. These guys right here should level me up to level 26. But welcome into the stream, Buzz. How are you doing? Okay, he's gonna die. And not gonna level me up, but this guy's gonna level me up. Follow me.
For our ancestors.
Oh, level 26, perfect. We got 3 levels today. I think I started the stream at 11. Well, about 2.5 hours to get 3 levels. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Plus, we had a stall out period in the middle there where I put my tent down. So, it's been... I can see my playtime for my last level. Okay, let's go ahead and head to Moonglade. And we're going to go ahead and train 26. And then I am going to take the flight path to Darnassus. And I'm going to be logging out, actually, probably in Moonglade. And then heading to bed, because it's going to be 1:30 and I have to be up at 7:15. 7:20. And I don't want to be that guy staying up super late in the middle of the week. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to the trainer. Let's go ahead and Druid training. Let's go get Thorn's rank. Ferocious Bite. Hey, check that out. Yeah, we do get Ferocious Bite rank 1. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else. I like Ferocious Bite. So we got Tiger. We got Swipe rank 2. Tiger Fury. Dash. Maul. Regrowth. Remove Curse. Abolish Poison. And Healing Touch. All of those are very good.
My 4G network is very bad. Catch you later, ONGL.
Hey, not a problem, Buzztronic. Hey, I really do appreciate you popping in, hanging out, and joining us today. Yeah, I'm going to be logging off here in just a minute as well, so I don't feel bad at all. And be safe. Be safe. So I got Thorns rank 2, 3. Thorns is balanced. Thorns. Thorns. Okay, new Thorns. Ferocious Bite rank 1. Okay, that's going to be my new. This one. I'm going to this one. Gonna go Ferocious. It's gonna be Claw till I get 2 combo points. Then it's gonna use Ferocious Bite. Okay, and then I have Swipe rank 2. That automatically goes up. Tiger Fury. I have that. Dash. That's in my barrel. Dash right there. I don't need. Okay. And then Maul automatically goes up. Regrowth. Rank. That here. There. I have Abolish. Poison and Curse. Here's Curse. Then I have Abolish Poison. Is that over here? Must be Restoration. Oh, here it is. Abolish Poison. Then I have Healing Touch rank 5. Okay, sweet. That is everything. And the way that this, the macro here that I use, I had a Claw Rip one, so essentially anytime that I had combo points that were equal to or greater than 2, then I would cast Rip. Else, if I had energy over 40, which is how much it costs to Rip, then I would use, or how much it costs to Claw, then I would use Claw. But here's the other macro here. Again, if I have combo points up over 2, and I have energy over 40, I will use Ferocious Bite. And I always prefer Ferocious Bite over... Ferocious Bite costs 35 energy. So I can just go 35... Oh wait, no, this is Claw. 40 energy stone. Okay. Yeah, and I always prefer Ferocious Bite to, like, the bleeds and stuff like that. Because it's just direct damage. Direct damage. Yeah, and I'm going to get Predatory Strikes first. Just because this increases my increases my melee attack power in cat, bear, dire bear form by 6 or by 3%, and it also increases my damage caused by claw, maul, swipe, and savage bite abilities by 7%. So that's going to be like a nice damage increase across the board on my main attack. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log off here, guys, and jet off for the night. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. Let's see if I can remember everyone that was here tuning in. I don't know. So we had Buzztronics. Big shout out to Buzztronic. We had Rock, had Doty, had Strawwiz. I know you're out there. You're hanging out in the chat. Had Derby or Base. Go back a bit. We had good Retro Days. Yeah, Circa Boost as well. I know you guys were joining me super early. And then Win as well. You guys were the ones that were out there in the chat tonight chatting. So I do want to kind of give everybody out there that was chatting with me in the stream a big old shout out there. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and run into Darnassus because I don't think if I click log out here, it has me wait 20 seconds. So I could either wait 20 seconds or I could just run into the city and then log out in there. And when we come back, I'm going to be working on some more leatherworking or maybe have that all finished up by the time the next stream starts. Okay, I can log out. Boop. And that is it. I do appreciate everyone out there tuning in. I'm going to be heading to bed. I have my electric blanket hopefully turned on right now. I know I had it on a little bit earlier so I can get the bed warmed up. Or my wife's in there right now anyway, so keeps it warm. But guys, that is
Have a good one.
Me. I do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. I'll be back on Wednesday during my normal hours. Tomorrow, I'm going to spend a lot of my day working on my other channel. Got some content coming out. I just hit over 6,000 subscribers on my other YouTube channel. I'm close to 6,100 subscribers now on my Brent with Investing on the Go. So that one is definitely growing really close to being monetized.
See ya, Brent.
But guys, that is it for tonight. I do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Have a good night, guys. Have a good one.
See you later, everyone. Thanks.